All right, guys, how you doing? I thought I'd make a video now to give us an outlook for the month of November. I'm not going to continue to do outlooks for the whole winter season, at least for now. We'll look at smaller time frames. So this is going to be my outlook again for the month of November. Again, if you haven't joined my pro site, I invite you to do that. You can join there at www.patreon.com/Ohio Valley Weather. You'll find a lot of extra discussions there and more details about the events that we'll be talking about in this video. So those of you that have been watching my winter outlook videos know that this is the pattern that I've been predicting. And like I said in my last video, basically this is the pattern that we are now starting to see. La Nina has been strengthening, and although it's still technically considered to be a weak La Nina, we are right on the edge of it becoming moderate, and it may continue to strengthen and even become a strong La Nina. We are right now having a positive PNA in the southwestern United States. It's going to be hot and dry out there as long as that positive PNA is going on. And we definitely have been having a negative NAO as well. And so this pattern really is in place at this point. And here in the next few days, we're really going to see it taking effect as the colder than normal air is going to be coming in. In fact, here is a current weather map from this morning. You can see we've got high pressure out over the Pacific Ocean. There's our high pressure over the North Atlantic due to the negative NAO. And even though it doesn't show it here, we've got relatively high pressure over the Western United States. And right here, we can see you've got cold Canadian Arctic air in place. And you can see that 540 line, the freezing line, and that's going to be dropping down over the next few days. We're going to see that cold air coming into the Ohio Valley this week. Again, there's our PNA. You can see right now we're very positive, and at least for the next few days, expected to stay positive, although we could see this trending a little bit more negative maybe next week or so, but that's still yet to be seen. And this is just showing the temperature anomaly map from today. This is based on the European model. And look at these warm temperatures out over southwestern United States. This is due to that positive PNA. And as long as this stays warm out here, any cold that comes down from Canada is going to be forced over into the eastern United States. And you can see right up here, up in the Pacific Northwest, we've got this cold air mass that is coming. And because of the positive PNA, it's going to slip right by that into the central United States and over into the eastern United States. And this is what that is showing. This is the map now for Wednesday, this Wednesday, November 3rd. And notice we still have the warm temperatures in the west, and that's forcing that cold air over into the east. And you can see in the Ohio Valley, by Wednesday, we're going to be looking at temperatures 10 to 15 degrees below normal. That's going to put us with highs down around 40 to 45 degrees and lows maybe near 30. We could even be looking at lows in the 20s by the middle of this week. And so let's keep going here. Now, this is the weather map for Friday based on the European model. And this has been kind of all over the place with the models. I know a lot of people have been talking about snow for the Ohio Valley by this Friday, but the models have not yet really become consistent on this. Now, I chose this model here. I chose the European model because I think this solution makes the most sense. Some of the other models are showing this snow here. They're showing it down over like Tennessee, North Carolina, and Virginia. And I really don't think that makes a lot of sense. It would not be typical to see a snowstorm that far south in the first week of November. And so I am kind of leaning more towards this solution, with the European model, which brings that snow a little further to the north, which would mean that this snow would be crossing over the Ohio Valley by Friday into Saturday. So that's a real possibility for later this week. Even if it doesn't snow, it's certainly going to be cold enough to snow. Again, we're going to be looking at highs near 40 degrees. And in the mornings when it's really cold, and at night, we're certainly going to have temperatures that could support snowfall. Now, I wanted to show you a little bit more with the CFS model and the temperature anomaly coming up and what we can expect into the rest of November. And so I'm going to switch right over to this. So here is that model, the CFS model, which is the climate forecast system. This is for today. Now I'm going to just push this forward. So again, we've got that positive PNA out here in the west. That's going to keep the warm temperatures to the west. And so just watch that area of blue in the Pacific Northwest as it strengthens, and look how it just slides right over into the eastern United States. And there again, by Wednesday, we're going to be looking at temperatures 10 to 15 degrees below normal in the Ohio Valley. And notice as we switch to Thursday, things really don't change much. We're still looking at those cold temperatures. And look how far south that cold is going. We're looking very cold all the way down into Texas. And again, keep in mind, these are not actual temperatures. This is just telling you the temperature anomaly. So like here for Columbus, Ohio, we're looking at about 12 degrees below normal. By Friday, still cold. This is the day we could see the storm coming up that would bring the snow. By Saturday, it's still cold. Even into Sunday, we're still looking at temperatures 10 degrees below normal. But you can see the area of red is starting to spread, and the blue is starting to get smaller. Next week, by Monday the 8th, we're still in a cold air mass, but things are starting to possibly warm up a little bit. You see here by Tuesday that blue is starting to fade, and now we see the red spreading across. But even by Wednesday, still a little bit of cold left there. And so this is a week out. Thursday the 11th, things start to return towards normal. But look what we're seeing up here. There's another cold air mass ready to come back down. And if we keep pushing this forward, you see, again, we've got the positive PNA out west, and we have that cold coming down, and here it comes again. And so this is by November 16th. And so it looks like, at least for the first half of November, that this pattern is really going to favor colder than normal temperatures for the eastern United States. Notice this is now into November 17th, and we're still looking at colder than normal temperatures for the eastern United States. There could be a slight warm up there next week, but really we're looking at colder than normal temperatures, it looks like, for that whole time. Now let's go back to back to this. Yeah, we already talked about that. So again, hope you liked the video. Again, if you haven't joined my pro site, I invite you to do that. I'll have another update next Sunday, and talk to you later. Bye.